welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey, and OG Chapter 1, Season 2 is coming very soon. Alright, we got a little teaser on social media posted for us by Fortnite saying clear your plans for January 31st. We're going full tilt. And we have our little wallpaper poster for OG Chapter 1 Season 2, and I'm really excited about it. Again, it'll be a fun time to jump back in to an OG season with some map changes, with more weapons. It really is going to be a fun time going back through all these Chapter 1 seasons, and just kind of watching how the map and the items evolved over that time. All right, so be on the lookout for that. January 31st is the date for that. And then, other than that, I don't have any other news. We don't have any more details about that for now. So when we do, we'll bring them to you. But for now, let's just talk more about Godzilla. So, as I said, it does take a longer time to unlock Godzilla. I did get to play quite a bit yesterday. And I got, I leveled up enough to unlock Godzilla. Great, but it did take longer. So if it was, if it wasn't for having a day off, I wouldn't have Godzilla yet. It does take some time because you have to level up. And again, if you're somebody who you have a very limited amount of time to play each day, then it's going to take you longer. But again, if you take advantage of your bonus daily rewards that you have, take advantage of what you can do in creative, and just going AFK in creative, Lego, take advantage of those things. If you don't have enough time, if you can just at least turn on Fortnite and just let it sit there in one of those modes and gain some XP to gain a couple levels each day, then hopefully that'll help you. So in general, because I had a day where I was able to play a little bit longer, I was playing with one of my kids. It wasn't too bad. It still did take a couple of hours though. And again, I was just playing with my son, so we didn't really, I wasn't really like too focused on it. I was trying to do the weekly quests and story quests that I had available to me so that I could level up faster, but it wasn't like our main goal. So it wasn't too bad. If I would have gone into creative yesterday, went into all the other game modes, and did those dailies and those quests in those modes, then I'm fairly certain I would have gotten all 24 levels in a single day. But again, it would have taken longer than it normally would if there was just a set of quests that you do and you get everything once you get the quests done. So there's one thing I wanted to say about that. Now, here's what I want to say about Godzilla in game. All right, I still have not been Godzilla. I got to play a bunch yesterday, and I saw Godzilla in a ton of matches. So I'm not going to complain about the rate that Godzilla shows up at all. I mean, sometimes we would get Godzilla like 3 matches in a row, and again, the rate is only 40%, but I still feel like I was getting it quite often. And then I didn't get to be Godzilla, but my son was Godzilla twice. That was really fun to watch. And I got to take down Godzilla a bunch. And that's what I want to talk about the most, is taking down Godzilla. And now that I've experienced, secondhand being Godzilla, with somebody in my party being Godzilla, and with taking Godzilla down multiple times, every time I was in a match that there was a Godzilla, as long as I was close enough, I was the one who did the most damage to Godzilla. Sometimes Godzilla was like clear across the other side of the map from me, and I couldn't get there in time. But all the times I could get there quick enough, I would be the one that did the most damage to Godzilla, so I would get the medallion and the quad launcher. Again, really focus on those spines that are on his back, or like the gills on his throat. That multiplies the damage, and you just you take him. You know, your damage will shoot up quickly, and you'll end up in first place with the most damage and get those items. Now, here's what I want to say about Godzilla and that health bar. It is not enough. That is one thing I say needs to be above, because it is still 40% spawn rate, so it needs to feel more powerful. Now, the breath blast, the stomp, the fact that he can just walk through buildings and totally destroy everything, that is all very powerful, so that feels powerful. But the problem is, he's this big, huge monster, right? And when I picture Godzilla movies, I picture, you know, like literal armies trying to take Godzilla and not being able to take him down and not being able to do it. Well, in the game here, he goes down super fast, and that just doesn't feel right for Godzilla. They need to increase the health bar so that he doesn't go down so fast. It needs to, I mean, I still think you should be able to take him down, that you know, Godzilla should not be getting to the end game, that's for sure. Now that I've experienced it in multiple matches and experienced somebody in my party being Godzilla multiple matches, it would not feel good if Godzilla was in the end game. For how often it shows up, because it shows up pretty often, but it does need to last longer. The health bar goes down way too fast. You're able to take it down way too fast. It should feel like, oh, this is still like a big, huge, impossible monster that we're fighting against, so it should last longer than it does. That would be my biggest criticism against it right now, is that it just doesn't last long enough. It needs to have a longer life, so it needs a bigger health bar. All right, and that's my opinion on that. Let me know more of your opinion. You know, what do you agree with me on? What do you disagree? I'd love to hear it. All right, now yesterday, again, it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, right? So that was a holiday for my job. We were off, and that means I worked. I just got home now. It's super late at night. I have not eaten dinner yet. I'm starving. So we're gonna skip. We're gonna skip how many people are playing all the modes. We're gonna skip looking at the quests. I'm just gonna give you a reminder to go do quests. We'll go over them in the next episode. Let's just head on over to the item shop, because I need to eat. All right, and in the item shop today, let's see what we have. The special offers and bundles, of course. The cars, the jam tracks, the gear for festival, the OG shop, the kicks. Let's see here. Today we got the Luminos outfit with lunar light backbling for 1,500. The astral axe pickaxe for 1,200. The Rift Warden Stellan outfit with Warden Star backbling for 1,200. The Warden's Oath pickaxe for 500. We got the Rapscallion bundle, which has the Seth outfit with Travel Tomb Tote backbling for 1,200. King's Kopish pickaxe for 500. The Wrapped Wrap for 300. It's all in the bundle for 1,500, which is 500 off the total. The Golden King bundle is still here. Spirit Tamer Harmony bundle is still here. The Summit Seeker EV bundle has the Summit Seeker EV outfit with Cross Rider backbling for 1,200. The Icy Peace Axes pickaxe for 500. It's all in the bundle for 1,400, which is 300 off the total. You got Chloe Kim still here. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle items, they are all back in the item shop. You know, absolutely love this stuff. So go get them while you can. Hatsune Miku is still here, of course. The Skyline, the Nissan Skyline, Mechagodzilla and Kong. And let's see here, the Meowtooth bundle and the Ghost Rider bundle both return as well. All right. There you go. That looks like everything in the item shop today. You can get any and all of these items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. All right, let's see here for the item of the day today. I've just always really liked the way this thing looks. I love the colors. I love the moon. Let's give it to the Astral Axe Pickaxe. That's our item of the day today. All right, yeah, that's one I've always really loved. I've always thought about just getting the Luminous outfit and the Astral Axe pickaxe because I really love the color scheme, and this pickaxe just really looks really cool to me. Like that sliver of the moon, floating like that. The color scheme that looks really cool to me. So there you go. That's your item of the day today. All right, which means we need to get to some comments from the community. All right, over on YouTube, Waffle says, I feel like how Godzilla is now is good because it spawns quite often, but you don't get wins as Godzilla. Also, since you don't die if you die as Godzilla, honestly, any way Epic does it, people are going to be mad. That does feel like 90% of the things that come out in Fortnite, right? Like half the community is going to be mad no matter what. But yeah, I mostly agree with you. Just now that I've experienced it more, I think the biggest change is just give it more health so it lasts like a little bit longer. Sometimes I was taking it down like way too fast. Like even for somebody who was attacking it, I was like, it doesn't feel that good that like Godzilla is going down this fast. Like it should last, at least a couple more minutes longer than it is right now. Let's see here. And you know what? I think that's a good touch too. I mean, I think it was smart of them, since they know that they're not going to let Godzilla make it to the very end. Yeah, like the person who's Godzilla, don't actually eliminate them from the match when Godzilla is defeated. It's nice that when you are defeated as Godzilla, you still come back as your regular Fortnite character and you get to finish out the rest of the match. Let's see here. Let's head on over to Spotify, where Juice World said, I can't believe that Chapter 6 Season 2 is about to be released. It's not about to be released, but it's not far off. So yeah, I can't believe it's coming up fast, isn't it? Oliver says, I have finished the first page of Godzilla and 2 rewards on the next page. Nice. Let me see exactly how far I am with that. Yeah, I've only just gotten Godzilla, the first Godzilla. I haven't gotten anything past that yet, but I'm getting close. So I'm halfway through the pass. I just gotta get the rest done there. Good luck on your journey. Hopefully you're able to do it quickly. Chaos Ace says, man, they need to buff the health bar of Godzilla, man. Napoleon is the GOAT. Okay, yep. Chaos Ace, you heard me talk about it during this episode earlier. I 100% agree with you. They just need to buff the health. I think that would be the biggest fix right now, is just buff the health bar, make it last longer than it does right now. Yam says, the way that Fortnite changed the quest tab is annoying, but nothing compared to the emote wheel. They shuffled the locker emote order again, and you don't even start on the locker emote wheel anyway. Just terrible. Yam. Yes, that too. They need to get that fixed quick as well. Because, yeah, I don't like when I open up my emotes to do an emote. And, yeah, the stuff that I have set for my character isn't there. Like, that's not good. Jaden K says, this is underrated, not going to lie. Hey, Jaden, well, thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that. Ernest Meshach Heart must be an emoji, but I'm on the web page, so it doesn't show up for me. It's just a square little box. But I'm assuming you sent some sort of emoji. But thank you. Let's see here. Kate Shaw, hello. I like this pod so much. By the way, you mispronounced my last name yesterday. It's pronounced as Sure. Oh, Kate Sure. Okay. It looks like Shaw, but if you say it's pronounced Sure, then it's pronounced Sure. Let's go. Thank you, Kate. Glad you like the podcast. Let's see here. Amani says, in my state, Oregon, my high school made an announcement about norovirus. Oh, yeah. I recently had norovirus. It's a really bad stomach virus. It's no good. That's when I remember. It was right around Christmas. It was on my birthday, actually, about a month ago. When I told you I had the worst birthday ever because all of my entire family, everybody got it, except for me. I got it a couple days later, but on my birthday, everybody else in my family had it. So we didn't even really get to celebrate my birthday because everybody was so sick. It just, if you're lucky, it only lasts 24 hours. If you're unlucky like us, it'll last a few days. But I didn't know that you're in Oregon. I grew up in Oregon, Amani. So, curious. Let me know what area of Oregon are you from? Let's see here. Sam H says again, must have been an emoji, and then says chain. Well, thank you, Sam. There you go. That looks like all the comments from the community. Thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciate it. Make sure you go join the Daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.